up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be back in Forza Motorsport 7. We're going to do another episode of Learning the Ring. As you can see, we're in a Subaru 22B. I upgraded it to the top of A class. It's only like almost 400 horsepower, nothing really crazy. Sticking with the JDM theme from like last week. I think I'm going to do that for a little while. JDM cars are my favorite, just about. I'm a sucker for old school muscle cars. That's what I grew up around, and old hot rods, but deep down I'm just a huge JDM fan, and this is one of my all-time favorite cars. It's not only a rally legend, but it's really a monster on the track too. The all-wheel drive, the way everything's balanced, it just makes it a great package for track use too, especially on a track with a lot of elevation changes like the Nordschleife does here. I did lighten it up a little bit. It does have race tires, race suspension. I wanted it to be able to handle really well, be able to get plenty of grip out of the car. Besides that, it's a pretty basic setup. I didn't put a cage in it just because I didn't want to add the extra weight. It is down to like, I think it's 2,400 pounds, I believe it said. So let's not waste any more time today, guys. Let's go ahead and jump in this race here. I did up the drivatars to have a total of 12 of us in the race this time because we are in a little lower class car. It shouldn't be so hectic and so much fighting with the AI and trying not to get sent off track. So hopefully things go pretty good today. I did run a couple practice laps tuning the car before this. The car handles really well. I'm pretty happy with the build. Actually was able to set almost the same lap time as I was in the Skyline, which had way more power than this. So I have pretty high hopes for today. Let's go ahead and jump in now, guys, and get this race started and see how this thing does and see if I've managed to improve any, even though I haven't really practiced at all since last week. Uh-oh. It just threw us in the race with no AI. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go back and fix that real quick. Gotta remember to give the tires a little chance to warm up here. As you can see down in the corner, they are definitely cold. Oh yeah, I can tell too, this is a lot looser than it was when I was doing the testing. I almost kind of want to slow down and pull off a little bit and let some of the AI get ahead of me, just so there's a little something more going on in this race, because this might be kind of boring if I get to start out in the front. I know through the last few episodes of this series coming up to this, it definitely has made me more comfortable racing here again. I don't feel like I'm just kind of blindly driving around hoping that I brake at the right time, and even though I don't really know the layout that well yet, it's definitely helped out quite a bit, especially that corner. I've died in that corner so many times. Wait, I don't think we can say that, Nate. I've wrecked so many times in that corner. From what I understand, you're not allowed to say that on YouTube anymore, the D word, I mean. It's getting kind of ridiculous, but what can you do? Actually wonder where the AI is even at. I haven't even gotten tapped by anybody yet. It's kind of crazy. Oh no. Well, take a little look here. There they come. This ought to make things a little more interesting. That's kind of weird. A couple rally Subarus coming up through there. They're all Subarus, apparently it looks like, which is strange. I put it on JDM cars, or Japanese only cars, but I guess it wanted to pair us up with only other Subarus for this race. Ooh, over-revved that real bad. Oh, understeer. Cut the curb a little bit there. It's okay though, at least the curb didn't kill us. Actually, I don't know if we can say that on YouTube anymore either, but until I find out otherwise, I guess it's gonna stay in there. I gotta say, now that I'm getting more used to the track and can actually look around here a little bit more, the backdrop here in Forza Motorsport 7 at Nordschleife is pretty amazing. The mountains and all the houses in the distance. I believe some of these are actually auto manufacturers testing facilities too. So a lot of manufacturers actually have facilities on Nordschleife to test their cars out. Do a lot of the work on them and do tuning, things like that. Oh, understeer. Just barely caught that though. Wasn't too bad. Hopefully me sitting there waiting for these other cars to catch up a little bit after I went off track doesn't cost me too much here. Hopefully we can catch back up to them. They're pretty quick though. One of the faster paced sections of the circuit. Catching back up on second at least here. Slowed down a lot more than me for that. Ooh, I was trying to give him some room, but I understeered a little bit into him. See if we can make up some time out of that carousel. Looks like we definitely did. Looks like we actually made up quite a bit of time on him out of the carousel. Ooh. Just barely tagged him, but trying to avoid making too much contact and have a fairly clean race really messed me up. Just gotta love the way the flat fours and these Subarus sound. Definitely an iconic sounding motor, especially if you're a big rally fan. Ooh. Really got some understeer coming down that hill. Really hoping that softening up the front sway bar a little bit that I did before I jumped into the race between doing test laps and then coming into here would have helped the understeer issue a little bit, because this car does seem to want to understeer quite badly if you don't get it slowed down enough, but it seems to have just barely made a little difference in it. It definitely does grab better though in the front than what it did. It's just still very understeery if you come into a corner a little too hot. Here's where we should be able to make up a little more time on him. The AI usually can't take that section too quick. Ooh, that was close. He's doing a good job of blocking me off, that's for sure. Coming into the second carousel. AI actually got in there pretty good that time too. Usually they kind of fumble around going into there. Coming into the straightaway, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with them or pass him. There's only one in front of us now on the straight or not. I'm pretty sure they definitely have more power than me, but I think I'm geared better because I think they do still kind of have that rally gear set up. Oh yeah, he's still set up for rallying. This car really struggles to gain any more speed coming up this last little bit of the hill here until we start getting that downhill section coming right here. Try to push it deep into here. Woo. Almost lost it. That was really, really close there. Would have actually been kind of hilarious to get that far through the race, get back into first place, and then mess it up right before the finish. Definitely not quite as fast as I was when I was in testing. I put down an 8:17, I believe it was. But it's not terrible considering we were in an actual race and had AI to deal with, and I did make a few mistakes trying to push back up to the lead. But I definitely feel like I'm improving on the track. I definitely feel like this has all been working out, even though I haven't got a ton of practice in between episodes of this. Ooh, the front of our Subaru is looking a little haggard there. That's alright though. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and if you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below.